This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Myanmar is a country that has a calculated trijunction spot between Southeast Asia, China, and South Asia. Its people are keen to not let go of its traditions. This paper will mainly focus on marriage and family life in Myanmar. It will also discuss in great length of the Myanmar custom of weddings, life after the wedding, the average number of children, child discipline, dating and engagement, differences in family life between the rich, middle class, and poor, divorce, and care for the elderly. The Myanmar people take the dating and engagement process seriously. In the ancient days, the female would take up to 3 years to answer a suitor who had approached her, but times have changed and it does not necessarily take that long. Most of these relationships are matched according to the day of birth. For instance, someone born on Sunday is believed to be well matched with someone born on Friday. In the present day, and there is no exact way in meeting young people of differing gender. When the two young people decide to make their union official, a third party comes into the picture, which is normally an older auntie or grandparent to the male or female of the dating couple. Next, a delegation comprising of the uncles, aunties, and parents is prepared to go and ask for the girl's hand in marriage. There is an authorized speaker on both sides whose responsibility is to praise the qualities of the intending couple. The other main role of the authorized speaker from the man's side is to propose marriage, which is accepted. When the spokesperson is handing in his proposal, it is expected of the groom to be to present gold or diamonds to his wife-to-be. This action will ultimately lead them to set a date for the wedding. Members of the family, and not the dating couple, do the process of engagement in Myanmar. Weddings in Myanmar are not necessarily religious occasions, hence the bridal team does not exchange vows in the eyes of an all-powerful God, but rather they bless their union by exchanging vows courtesy of their relations in addition to parents. The wedding day is a big event in the life of a Myanmar girl, thus, they take every step with a lot of caution. The accepted bridal colors to be used in the wedding are yellow, cream, pink, and white. Small flower girls who carry customary gilded cups normally lead the procession team. The parents of the groom follow closely after the groom, with the groom's men following by. On the left side of the podium, the family of the groom encircles him while he is seated on a round pillow. Only after this is done is when the parents of the bride get in. The bride then comes in with her bridesmaids following closely, then she sits on the right-hand region. The wedding is ready to commence at any time when all this is put in place. The wedding ends when an elder gives verbal communication on the expected actions of marriage. On the way out, the newlyweds proceed out the door and they are met with friends who stand at either side of the door holding gold necklaces so that the groom can pay his way out. After the wedding, life begins for the newlyweds, and 3 vital things are expected of them. The first thing is faithfulness. At all times they are advised to stick to the partner that the particular person got married to, because they believe if you love each other then you should not cheat around. Respect in the marriage is also expected of them as the second important thing. Tolerance is a pillar they are told to maintain so that respect lasts in the marriage. The last thing they are told to maintain is leaving within their income. It is advised they not exceed their expenses that their income cannot afford. The average number of children in Myanmar is 2 per household. From a tender age, children were allocated different types of responsibilities. In the past, children were disciplined by all the relevant authorities and it would not cause any problems. In Myanmar, there are lots of signboards that keep on reminding people to stay disciplined. This is ironic because nowadays, discipline looks like a far-fetched reality because it has been alternated with human rights. Even small children are not disciplined at home or in school because they say they have rights that protect them from any form of discipline. In the previous 2 decades, the middle class has become a significant factor of the rich. The middle-class families have been able to compete hand in hand with the rich families, thus making no huge difference between the two. This, on the other hand, has caused the poor families to look like they are sinking deep in poverty. The main difference now comes between middle-class families and poor families because they have not been able to match their standards. When it comes to education, the rich and the middle class get almost the same type of quality education, but the poor get the lowest quality. The divorce rate in Myanmar is low because they are responsible citizens. The teachings they go through before marriage and during the marriage are also key factors to the low rates. The Myanmar woman is the foundation of the family, and they ensure that the family stays intact. Divorce brings huge shame to a woman. She is considered weak if she does not make the effort to make her marriage work. A wedding is one of the big occasions in a woman's life, thus it is a duty to guard marriages with zeal. Caring for the elderly is done mostly by the government, which is funded by public contributions. They are considered eligible for care if the elderly give proof they are not capable to care for themselves, or if they have a medical report that shows they have poor health. The care given to the elderly is in harmony with the United Nations' main 5 ethics. These ethics include self-fulfillment, care, dignity, participation, and independence. On a final note, Myanmar is a group of people who value marriages and families. They take their time in making a family, hence they hardly go wrong on the choices they make. The responsibility of virtue is instilled in them from a tender age, ensuring that it does not fade in old age, and that is why people and governments can take care of the old without being biased. This term paper on life in Myanmar, dating, wedding, life after wedding was written and submitted by a student just like you. The Ivy Panda Samples database hosts thousands of works similar to this one on various subjects. Visit ivypanda.com to find what you are looking for, free of charge.